Trap the movie. Now, this isn't Chris Hansen or anything. The movie's about a father taking his daughter to a concert that also happens to be a setup by the FBI to catch a killer that's nearby. My thoughts before this movie going in are, what's the twist and how good is the acting gonna be? I'm asking about the twist because there's always a twist in these simple plotted movies.
Why are you so fucking ugly?
The acting in question is self-explanatory. I want some good acting, man. I don't want the raunchy, semi-okay acting I got before from that one movie that got demonetized and got copyrighted that you guys have not seen. No, I want that Robert Pattinson good time acting. That might be a future video, I don't know. We go into the movie with the teenage daughter singing to the artist she loves so much. I'm out of restraint. Shut up! The dad, Cooper, takes his daughter in line to get into the concert. They walk around the event. It's just cute father-daughter stuff for a while. There is a lot of security, like loads of police and cameras. I guess it's like a Taylor Swift concert in this world, which was a real life issue that happened. So, you know, that makes sense.
So what does crispy mean?
It means something is good.
Use it in a sentence.
Dude, your house is crispy.
What? Who says that? Is this like a Gen Alpha thing or something? You dang youngsters. The next part is the concert. I will get copyrighted. Cooper has to go tinkle and stuff and goes to the bathroom. Well, that's the twist of this movie. The main character is a serial killer and hallucinates an old woman, who I guess is his first victim or mom, so that's cool. While he's in the bathroom, the whole SWAT team is outside the concert, preparing for something that's probably related to Cooper. Back to the concert. It's just a concert, good sounding music to say the least. They go get merch or whatever. Cooper talks to the merch guy about why a lot of police are here. He brings up the butcher, a killer around these parts.
You know the butcher? A freaking nut job that goes around just chopping people up?
Yeah.
Well, the feds or whatever heard that he's gonna be here today. So they set up a trap for him.
Ah, it's the title of the movie. Cooper drags his daughter along to look for exits. He trips a lady over to cause a commotion, so, you know, escape. But, of course, it doesn't work. During the concert, a special guest, Parker Wayne, which is a cool name that this guy does not deserve, shows up through a secret trapdoor thing. I wish I could show these songs. They are really well sung, but, you know, I don't want YouTube to block this video. The merch guy takes Cooper with him to get his daughter a t-shirt that she wanted earlier. The merch guy has a video of one of those Cooper murders and shows it to him. He's apparently really obsessed with the butcher killer. The merch guy tells Cooper a secret code that the police are using. Hamilton. Never touch my ball. The merch guy only trusts Cooper with this information because he's a fighter. Cooper swiped the merch guy's card and goes into the employee locker room. He finds the police talking about him and looks around to find the evidence that they might have on him for right now and grabs one of those police radios. He goes back to his seat and listens to the police trying to find him, then goes back out to look around for another way out of the building. He goes into a burger area and sets the fryer to the highest setting and puts a few glass bottles in there. Well, that sucks. He goes back to the concert again, and his daughter brings up that they could be brought backstage if she gets chosen in the crowd to sing a song or something. Cooper talks to one of the workers who happens to be related to the singer on stage. He lies and uses guilt to try to get them backstage. Not really for his daughter, but for him to escape. You guessed it, the employees chose Cooper's daughter. They go backstage to get ready for his daughter to go on stage. If I was her age, I would be terrified. Thousands of people are looking at you, and I can't sing or dance, so I would probably poop my pants. In reality, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to go with a celebrity on stage to sing, but still scary. And if it's a baddie like this one, she goes up there with said baddie. They dance and sing and all that. Cooper just stands there awkwardly, staring, while trying to figure out what to do about the police. A girl collapsed, but Cooper caught her and took her to the medical area, which allows Cooper to stay backstage to watch.
Mister the Thinker, I got that kombucha just like you asked?
No, that's Sparrow Fig. I specifically said I wanted honeysuckle sour kombucha, bitch.
Of course you did. I can fix it. I can fix it.
Knock on the door. Knock harder, bitch.
He's a nice guy. a really nice guy. To leave the concert, they have to go through a group of police officers and the inspections that accompany it. The singer wanted to meet with Cooper and his daughter since she totally has leukemia. Cooper talks with the singer of the concert for a second. I did not expect that to happen. He reveals his hand and threatens the death of the guy in the basement to guilt the singer into letting them out without being caught. They get into one of the singer's limousines.
Hey, Riley. Can I visit your home?
What?
Yeah. How about right now?
Well, they go to his house now. She meets with the family and is now inside.
I'll kill young Spencer if you say anything in front of them. If you send a text or if the police show up, I'll kill him. I think you know I'm not bluffing. I'm in control.
You know those weird ASMR videos on YouTube, like mommy telling you she loves you type videos? That's what that reminded me of. They all have a nice, normal family dinner.
Do you know who the butcher is, Rachel?
The butcher? You mean crazy person who does that to people?
And she talks about the whole trap they set up with the FBI. They knew he was going to be at the concert because they found out he bought tickets when they were at one of his safe houses. I don't know how she knows all of this. She's just a singer, not a detective or in any position like that. But you know, it's a movie. She decides to play the piano for the whole family. I can't play, but at least it sounds nice.
Use your dad's phone.
Holy shit, she yanked that so quick. She runs off to the bathroom and uses the speaker on the phone to talk to the guy in Cooper's basement.
Tell me anything you remember to help me find you. Anything distinct.
There was a broken lion. We stopped at a light and I saw the shape of a lion. Something was broken off of it.
I'm trying not to be mean here, but this guy's acting is so ass. Anyway, the singer uses her fan base on Instagram to find out where the victim is.
Rachel, listen to me. Your husband is the butcher. Cooper is the butcher.
That was horrible line delivery. Oh my gosh, that sucked.
How did you do that?
I guess her plan worked. Cooper exits her out of the house, then shoves her in his car. This guy is done for. His identity was revealed, so I have no idea what he's gonna do.
Enough of this foolishness. You're gonna sit in your seat. Or you're gonna be punished.
Punished, you say? How fascinating. Okay, seriously, she sounds like one of those ASMR videos that you know should not be on YouTube.
Did I tell you you could talk back to me, Cooper?
You see what I mean? This is basically porn. She's acting like this because Cooper has mommy issues, and she's trying to use that against him in a slightly horny way, but oh well. He opens the garage to find his family outside. He doesn't know what to do, so Ariana Grande gets out of the car. He locks himself in the garage, and then the whole entire SWAT team is in the area and surrounds him. He escapes through a tunnel that he made for something like this. I guess you prepare for that when you're a serial killer. Where did he get that outfit anyway?
SWAT member in neighbor's yard down.
When I saw you waiting behind the curtain on stage, I got the urge. It's strange when I get the urge.
I thought he was gonna talk about gooning for a second, if I'm being honest. The singer escapes out of the car, then more police show up.
We assume you're armed. We will not come closer. Get out of the vehicle.
Kinda clean. This guy has so many disguises, it's crazy. The guy who was trapped was found and let out. Cooper's wife is having a hard time understanding her husband.
You always do that. You always stand with your left hand on your hip like it's holding you up.
She's still in denial about her husband being a killer, but he talks about how he thinks his wife was in on the trap. And he was right. She knew about him being a killer. He's shirtless now, holding a cleaver, and she tells him everything, that she was the one who told the police that he would be at the concert. She was hoping to prove that he was the killer or something dumb like that. She stalls by giving him a piece of pie. He doesn't really care. He says he just feels this rage inside towards her.
This is pure anger. It's so unfamiliar. It's like it's eating me from the inside.
He finished the pie, and she apparently drugged him with his own supply of drugs for the guy in the basement. Cooper gets these weird hallucinations again. It's just his mom being a dumb hoe. Damn, he's taking those. Well, not anymore. Cooper is now arrested for the murder he's committed. He says his final goodbye to his daughter, then he's taken away. Jeez, is the guy ever gonna quit? He does his Joker laugh and the movie ends. This movie was not what I expected. I didn't expect the main character to be the killer. I thought the killer was gonna go after them during the concert and his daughter is caught and Cooper had to save her or something like that. But that was far from it. I do like that twist though, even though almost all my videos about main characters being a psychopath, I still enjoy those characters. For the pros and cons of this movie, I gotta say the pro is the Cooper guy. The actor is pretty good for this role. However, he didn't put a lot of emotion into it, which maybe he was going for that, so I'm not gonna knock that very much. I feel like the actors for like Dexter and Joe Goldberg did a good job putting like raw emotion when it's needed. Not fake crying, but it almost feels like real trauma. I thought Cooper's mom and his trauma with whatever happened was going to be more involved than it was. I did like the concert being the environment though. That was an interesting premise. I never watched a movie like that before where it's like inside a concert. Now to go to the cons. I already mentioned some of the acting, but the majority of the acting from the other members of the cast was horrible. It was so bad at times. The singer lady was not good, and it didn't make sense for a character to be as involved as she was. She knew almost more than the FBI did, and that was just weird. I don't think that would be like that. She was really the only like issue I had for the acting. The random merch seller guy helping out Cooper was probably the most unrealistic part. Those type of dudes will not help you out. They're just doing their job and move on from their day. The daughter's acting was okay. She's like just a kid. Now, would I recommend this movie? Not really. It's pretty predictable and some of the writing seemed off as well. There are a lot better movies out there to watch that are similar to this. So, I don't know. That's kind of it. Bye-bye.